go. First question on the left side here, Bobby.
Al, first, what does it feel like to get this close to the title and fall short? And number two, you guys wanted to improve as a playmaking group this year, Jason and Jalen specifically, and to just have the turnovers increase the way they did at this level. What do you think that says about this group and what it needs to improve on going forward?
Obviously very tough to lose and be in this position. But I'm very proud of our group. I'm very proud of the growth of our group all year. We went from a below 500 team, average team, to putting it together, and I don't want to get caught up in necessarily, some of the bad stuff that happened tonight. I want us to keep perspective on how much growth, to your question, Jason and Jalen had this year. It's a lot on their hands. It's a lot of responsibility, and they took it in stride. They made adjustments. They improved. They grew as players. But as you can see, there's still a lot of growth and a lot of work for all of us. The Warriors definitely were on a different level, and it's something that we have to accept, and we all have to grow.
John, right here in the front.
John Corrales, Boston Sports Journal. Your first finals. What did you learn yourself? What did you learn about yourself in these finals, and how far even you have to go to help this team get back here?
That definitely, it's a huge learning experience. From the amount of attention, the stage itself, everything that entails this. Also, from on the court for me individually, seeing how I can just continue to be of impact and be better, for our group moving forward. So there's definitely a lot of growth. And with that, just really appreciative of our fans here, our Celtics fans here, all year. They've been with us, and in these playoffs, it was very special. Obviously we wanted to do better, for them, but they showed up. They lifted us up all year with their great energy, and I'm very grateful for all the Celtics fans out there.
Brian, third row.
Brian Rao, Mass Live. Al, for the way you guys came out in this game, what in your mind, what beyond just the turnovers, how did it kind of you guys let it get away there, and how tough was it just to try to climb that mountain the rest of the way when it seemed like they were in a shot whenever you guys got even semi-close?
It's hard when you spot a team, that many points. We started out well, and then, it got away from us. Offensive rebounds hurt us, and then those turnovers really hurt us as well. I felt like we kept fighting, but even when we fought and when we got to, I felt like striking distance, we would turn the ball over again, and we would, do something that was unsound or unsolid. And it's hard, when you have the momentum like that and you make a mistake and then they come down and score on the other end. It's difficult. And for whatever reason, we felt like we were in good positions, but obviously, this is a good learning experience, for us. I really believe it, for all of us, this type of game, this type of stage. I felt like we got better as the playoffs went on. Each series, we found ways to figure it out, how to win. And I've said this to you guys all year, but it's tough to win, and our guys, we kept finding ways, all year to get it done, and we just couldn't get it done with against this team.
Mark on the right.
Hey, Al, Mark Murphy, Boston Herald. You've talked about coming back here as being your second chance to get this close and then sort of have it taken away. Just how is that hitting you personally right now?
Well, it's difficult, obviously for me, looking at this great opportunity in front of us. But it just wasn't meant for us this year. We fought really hard. I feel like we can hold our heads high. We gave everything that we could, and for me, I'm looking forward to next year. There's a big summer, for us as a team, individually, guys, to get better, to improve on this, and for us to take it to another level.
Jay, last question here on the left side here before Jalen comes in.
You've been on teams that have gone on deep playoff runs before and kind of never found the mix coming back from that to take another level to it. What does this team in particular need to do to make sure that this is just a start?
It's something we have to hang on to this, and we have to, make sure that we have a good summer, and a good summer as far as continuing to work and put in the work and get better and get prepared for next season. Obviously, we'll take some time, but we have a great opportunity in front of us to get better this summer, individually, and then when we come together as a group and build from this. I felt like we did a lot of growth, had a lot of growing all of this season, and it's clear that we still have more to go. So I'm encouraged by that part, and that's going to be our challenge as a group to be better for next season.
Thank you, Al. Take questions for Robert. First one right here, John on 2.
John Corrales, Boston Sports Journal. I know your season just ended, but is there any way you can give this season some proper perspective, considering you guys where you were and coming this far?
Yeah, we fought through a lot of adversity in the beginning of the season, but it don't mean nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? We lost, so.
Dan in the back on the corner in 1.
Rob, Dan Roach from WBZ. How stunning was the 21-0 run, and just what was it like in the locker room just a few minutes ago after you guys dropped the finals?
How did it be in any locker room? People quiet, just couldn't withstand the runs, messing up. Team that played the hardest one tonight.
John right here again on 2 in this corner.
Now that the season's over, can you maybe shed more light on the knee? Is there anything more that's been going on that you've been letting on? Is there something further that needs to be done this off season rather than besides rest?
Rest.
Just rest.
Rest.
Jared, front right.
The Warriors found kind of like they would work you guys all the way down to the clock, and then they would just get that shot at the last second, or you get the stop, and then they get the offensive rebound score after that. What do you feel like you learned tonight and throughout the series about that little extra edge it takes to be a champion?
Every possession is purposeful. The team in the other locker room realized that when we didn't. They had a meaning to everything they were doing.
Anyone else for Robert? Abby in the back.
Chan, NBC Sports Boston. Rob, how long do you let this hurt before you start looking ahead to next season and working forward?
Don't stop hurting. Honestly, it never stops hurting until we back in this position again. Starting with the beginning of the season. It's got to be better, man. It's got to be better. Everyone got to take a step, a step up, add a little intensity to everything we're doing, but it never stops hurting.
On your right, Mark Murphy.
Hey, Rob, as close as you guys got, what did you learn about what you have to do from this point forward?
Like the last answer, just put an emphasis on purpose. Every play, every possession, every defensive possession, the team over there did, so they won.
Gary, next, we got the mic coming over.
Robert, I mean, everybody kind of focused on their championship experience, and do you kind of understand now, like going through it, that man, that this will help in the future? I know you just answered that, but just in terms of the experience level, I mean, did you kind of realize that during the series, how an experienced team might have an advantage?
Yeah, for sure. You always got the advantage of your experience, but that's not an excuse for us, obviously, but more experienced team came out the dub.
Dan in the back corner.
Rob, I know it hurts right now, but how special was this group? How special was it to be a part of this team? And how proud are you of this team, what they were able to accomplish, especially looking back on where you guys were in January?
Yeah, I'm so proud of my guys, coaching staff too, the whole locker room, trainers, all of us, honestly. The way we fought through adversity, and bounced back. Obviously, we wish we could have did it, throughout the whole season, but just love going to war with those guys.
Any other questions? Thank you.